Hi everyone, Namaskar, and I hope you're all doing great. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. As you all know that the Nobel Prizes in Physiology and Medicine have been declared, and it's very exciting for all of us that this year Nobel Prize is being given in this particular category to three of the distinguished scientists who have made a significant difference. Their work has made a significant difference as far as practical applicability of medical science in the field of transplantation and other immune diseases is concerned. Now,
The Nobel Assembly at Karolinska Institutet has today decided to award the 2025 Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine jointly to Mary Brunkow, Fred Ramsdell, and Shimon Sakaguchi for their discoveries concerning peripheral immune tolerance.
the three distinguished scientists who have been awarded with this year's Nobel Prize in the category of Physiology of Medicine, their names are Mary Brunkow, Fred Ramsdell, and Shimon Sakaguchi. They are from different parts of the world, but their work has connected them, and they have won this prize for their groundbreaking discoveries that explain how the body's immune system works, especially in its role in preventing from attacking its own organs. Now, Brunkow was born in 1961 and she has her PhD from the Princeton University, United States of America. And she is currently serving as Senior Program Manager at the Institute of Systems Biology in Seattle. Ramsdell was born in 1960 and receives a PhD in 1987 from the University of California, Los Angeles. And now again, he is working as a scientific advisor at Sonoma Biotherapeutics in San Francisco. Now, Sakaguchi is the oldest of them all. He is born in 1951. That makes him almost 74 years old. And he has an MD in 1976 and PhD in 1983 from Kyoto University, Japan. And he is a distinguished professor at the Immunology Frontier Research Center in Osaka University. So these people have been connected from different parts of the world. The Japanese one is of course the oldest and the most senior of them all, and the two other scientists from United States of America. Their pioneering work on the field of peripheral immune tolerance has revealed how a special class of immune cells known as regulatory T cells, they have discovered a special class of immune regulatory cells known as a special class of immune cells known as regulatory T cells, which act as guardians against autoimmune diseases. Now, autoimmune diseases are diseases when our body's immune system acts against its own cells. Immune system in generally is a system which the basic function which will act against any external invading microorganisms, be it bacteria, be it virus, be it a fungus or any other external agents against which, even against allergens, our immune system works against those agents. But sometimes the mechanism fails to perceive our own organs or perceives our own organs as foreign agents and acts against those. But there is a mechanism to check it and to prevent such incidences of autoimmune diseases. So, why it happens sometimes, many of the pathogens also mimic human cells to detect, to evade the detection, making it vital for the immune system to distinguish between foreign threats and the body's own tissues. Human body is the most complex structure that has ever been created in this world, that has ever come into existence in this world. Now, Lord's work answered this long-standing question by uncovering the mechanisms behind peripheral tolerance, the immune system's ability to avoid self-harm. Now, if I can go back to their work and since how long they have been working, Nobel laureates often come to our focus, to the world's news when they win an award, but before that their work has been going on for years and years together, often for decades together. Look, Shimon Sakaguchi has paved the way in 1995 when he challenged the prevailing view that immune tolerance was solely maintained by eliminating harmful immune cells in the thymus. Now, the thymus is another organ responsible in another organ which plays a very important role in the immune system, and it was thought that only when the thymus is able to remove or destroy harmful immune cells, then only it's the process otherwise known as central tolerance, that is the only way immune tolerance can be maintained. But he actually in 1995 thought that there are certain types of immune cells. In that point of time, probably they had not coined the term regulatory T cells. At that point of time, he identified there are certain types of cells that shield the body from autoimmune disorders. And in 2001, working at a different part of the world, Brunkow and Fred Ramsdell advanced this field through genetic research. They studied a mouse strain which was prone to an autoimmune disease, and they discovered a mutation in a gene they named as FOXP3. FOXP3 is the important thing here. This mutation disabled immune systems, regulatory controls, leading to a severe form of autoimmune illness. So they also confirmed that mutations in the human equivalent of FOXP3 cause a rare but serious autoimmune condition known as IPEX syndrome. So 2 years later, the Japanese scientists connected the dots, proving that FOXP3 gene is the one that orchestrates the development of regulatory T cells he had identified earlier. These cells act as immune monitors, ensuring that a defensive response targets genuine threats while tolerating body's own tissues. So they have to identify target genuine threats from external agents while not attacking body's own tissues. These discoveries have been decisive in our understanding of what we today know as immune tolerance and our understanding of serious autoimmune disorders. In fact, this is how the work was honored, and the same thing has been shared by Oli Campi, who is the chair of Nobel Committee. Now, these frontiers have opened up new frontiers for medical treatments beyond transforming the whole concept of autoimmune diseases and immunology and the science of immunology. The concept of peripheral tolerance now underpins emerging therapies for autoimmune diseases, cancer, and organ transplantation. So there are specific areas where it's very important: autoimmune diseases, organ transplantation, and of course cancer and cancer treatment. Several FOX3 based therapies are already in clinical trials with hopes of improving patient outcomes and enabling more successful transplants. So let's join together with the entire world community to celebrate the success of these three great scientists, to honor or to join the Nobel Committee in honoring them in our spirit, and give respect to modern medical science and its continuous endeavor towards alleviating human suffering and human pain through scientific discoveries. This is once again a collaborative effort, and we have to understand, for all such medical discoveries and advancements that we have to make, we have to have a collaborative effort between different agencies and different countries. World peace is another important if we want to advance in science and in medical science and other fields of science. So with that, thank you, take care, and I'll come back with something more interesting in my next video. Thank you once again.